Hello dear students, welcome to you all in Pawan Wagh Academy. Myself Dhanvantari Deshmukh. Today we are going to discuss again a different subtopic from the chapter reproduction in lower animals, lower or higher animals. But before going towards that subtopic, now I want to clear you some terms, some basic terms about reproduction. That we will complete one by one. Now whatever terms I am going to discuss, they are regarding reproduction. They are not regarding to sexual or asexual reproduction. Maybe they are present in the organisms which are sexually appearing, or maybe they are appearing by sexual reproduction. Now in that, the first term is monoecious. Some organisms are monoecious. They are again known by the term hermaphrodite. Now, what is meant by this monoecious or hermaphrodite animals? Monoecious means what? Mono. Cious, C-I-O-U-S. Okay? Monoecious means what? They are in these organisms, they are having both the male and female sexual parts present in one organism. We can also call them as hermaphrodite. Means what? Both the male as well as female gametes, or we can say gonads, are present in one organism. Now, what is the example for this? The example of it is earthworm. This earthworm has, whenever we are observing earthworm, we can't identify them as a male earthworm or female earthworm because of they are hermaphrodite. Both the male parts or female parts are present in the one organism or the one earthworm. Now, again the second term is dioecious. Now, what is meant by this dioecious? Dio means two, or cious means present in the body. Now, here the female gonads are present in the females and male gonads are present in the males. And here two organisms are involved. Here, two organisms are involved in the process of reproduction, whereas in the monoecious, only one organism is present in the process of reproduction. The difference is only that in the hermaphrodite or the monoecious organisms, they have both the male and female sex organs are present in the one organism, and in the dioecious, male as well as female sex organs are present in two different organisms. And again one term is there which is related to this, dioecious only. See now, first we have completed with monoecious, that is hermaphrodite. We have seen an example of earthworm. Okay. Second term, we have seen dioecious, where two organisms are involved. And here only one organism is involved. Got it? Now again there are different examples for dioecious organisms. Now the next term is regarding to reproduction only. Regarding to reproduction, that is oviparous. Now what is meant by this oviparous? Oviparous. Ovi means what? Egg. And they are laying egg. Here oviparous, the organisms which are coming under this category, coming under the oviparous category, they are able to lay the egg. They are not giving birth directly to the young one, but first of all they are laying egg, and after that, that eggs are getting hatched out, and then the young ones are coming out from the eggs. And when the young ones are coming out, we are saying that process as a process of hatching. Now again, the next term is viviparous. Viviparous. Now again, what is meant by viviparous? Vivi means living thing. Vivi or vivo, we are saying vivo, vivo. Viviparous means here the organisms are able to give birth to the young one. Here the example of oviparous was birds. All the birds, reptiles, as well as, we can't say different organisms are oviparous, but main birds are oviparous as well as reptiles are oviparous. Birds again, we can take the example of crow, as well as in reptiles, we can take the example of crocodile. Okay. Now in viviparous, just now we said that these organisms are the organisms who are able to give birth to young one. These are egg laying. And viviparous are giving birth to young ones. Giving birth to young ones. Now we can say they are giving birth to young ones, and the example for this is humans, or we can say mammals. Okay. Here they are giving birth to directly young ones. Again, these viviparous organisms, they are again, we can say, marsupial or placental. This term is according to the mammals. They are of two different types, marsupial mammals and second are placental. Okay. Now again, what is meant by marsupial? Why I am talking about marsupial or placental mammal? You can say that you are talking about oviparous and viviparous. Then why directly you are talking about marsupial and placental? Because they are related to this oviparous type of habit. These are the habits of animals. How they are related to viviparous type of habit? Here in viviparous, they are giving birth to young one. If they are giving birth to young one, that means that young one should be fully developed to take birth. But here again they are divided into two, that is marsupial mammals and placental mammals. Marsupial means what? Those who are animals, those who are giving birth to their young ones, but they are giving birth to immature young ones. What happens here? All the organisms coming under the category marsupial mammals, they are giving birth to immature organisms, whereas placental mammals, they are giving birth to mature organisms. Again, you will ask how? Marsupial. First of all, I will tell you the example of marsupial. What will be the example? Kangaroo. Now kangaroo. Okay. All of you may have seen the kangaroo. What that female kangaroo is doing? She is carrying her baby in a pocket or in a bag which is near to her abdominal region. And to that abdominal region where that pocket is present, that pocket is known as marsupium. What we are calling that pocket as marsupium. And the organisms which are having that marsupium, they are known as marsupial mammals. Got it? And in that marsupium, that females are giving birth to young ones, but that young ones are not fully developed. They are giving birth to immature young ones. And that young ones now, when they are taking birth or they are given out into the marsupium, they will complete their further development inside that marsupium. We are calling it as a pocket also. That is marsupium. That kangaroos are carrying their baby for some days into the marsupium, and there that immature young ones, they are getting developed, and when they are getting developed, the process of development is going on, that time they are living inside that marsupium only because they have to complete their development. Again, in the placental mammals, whatever things we have discussed about marsupial mammals, those things are not happening with the placental mammals. Here in placental mammals, what happens? The organisms are giving birth to matured young ones. Again, we can say the example of this is humans. What will be the example? Humans. This is the example of matured organisms, or we can say in other words that this is the example where the organisms are giving birth to fully developed organisms or the matured organisms. Now, how matured? They are miniature adults. Just the difference is that these matured organisms which have given birth by their mother, they are not able to reproduce and they are smaller in size, but we can call them as a miniature adults. They are same as their parents. Okay, same means they are not looking same, but they have all the body organs or all the structures same as their parents. But they are not able to reproduce and their body size is smaller as compared to their parents. But here in marsupial mammals, all those things are not happening. Here, these mammals are not giving birth to miniature adult. Why? Because these organisms which are given birth in an immature form or immature organisms, they have to complete their further development, and that further development is completed in that marsupium. See, again there is difference between marsupial and marsupium. Marsupial means what? This is the term which we are using for the organisms which are having marsupium. Marsupium is the pocket which is present in the abdominal region, which is present near to the abdominal region, and it is present externally. It is not the internal part of body of kangaroos. It is present externally, and in that marsupium, that immature organisms are kept for some days so that they will complete their development and they are coming out from the mother's marsupium, and now they are able to live without support of their mother. But here in the placental mammals, they are directly given out as a matured animals or matured organisms. Just they are miniature adults. That means they are looking as their parents only. Structurally they are same as their parents. But what happens? They are not able to reproduce. And second thing is that they are smaller in size as compared to their parents. Got it? Now again, the next term is, what is the next term? Ovoviviparous. Ovoviviparous. Now again, what is meant by ovoviviparous? Ovoviviparous. Ova. Vivi. Okay. Here, see, oviparous and viviparous. Here, in some organisms, they are able to give birth to the young one, as well as in some conditions, they are able to lay eggs also. These organisms are known as ovoviviparous organisms. Got it? And these are the terms related to reproduction. Again, one term is remaining, that is sexual dimorphism. What will be that term? Sexual dimorphism. Now again, sexual dimorphism. Sexual means maybe it is, it is related to the sex of organism, female or male. And di means two. Morphism means external characters. Means what happens or what this term is telling about. The organisms which are showing sexual dimorphism. How they are showing sexual dimorphism? The organisms are able by the other peoples to be identified as male और फीमेल organisms. इन्हें देख के हम बता सकते हैं कि कौन सा मेल है, कौन सा फीमेल है, and they are morphologically different than each other. We can say that, or we can identify which is male and which is female because they are showing dimorphism. Females external structure, body structures are different as compared to the male's body structure, and that term is used for the organisms which are showing sexual dimorphism. That means those who are dioecious, they are showing this sexual dimorphism. Okay, and in this way, this dioecious and sexual dimorphism are related to each other. Got it? Now we will turn towards the main subtopic. Now, our today's main subtopic is about male reproductive system. Before this, we have completed with the process of gametogenesis. We have started with gametogenesis, and in that we have completed with spermatogenesis as well as spermiogenesis. We have seen the process of formation of sperms. Now today we are going to discuss about male reproductive system. Now, how this system is present in the body of males and what function that system is doing, that we have to discuss today. Now, what are the things which are present in male reproductive system? Now see, first one, these are the different parts of male reproductive system. First is the testes, second is scrotum, third is spermatic ducts, fourth one is male accessory glands, fifth one external genitalia, and all these 5 parts are forming a male reproductive system. See here, the picture of this male reproductive system is given here. Now, first part we have seen the testes. See here, testes. Okay, in some books you will get the spelling as testes. Now, how this testes and this testes are differing from each other? Here, inside this, we are saying that testes are present. These are testes. Okay. And above that testes, it is covered by epididymis. What? Epididymis. It is covered by epididymis. And both epididymis plus testes, they are forming testes. Got it? What was the difference between it? The testes or these testes, how they are differing from each other? Testes are present inside this, and this testes, when combined with epididymis, which is present above that testes, we can call them as a testes. Got it? We can't say that it is about singular and plural, but it is regarding the conjugation of epididymis and testes, and they are forming this type of testes. Got it? Now, scrotum. See, this part, the covering of testes is known as scrotum. This is scrotum. Covering of testes. See, now here I have written the word or we can say the spelling testes. Okay, because the scrotum is only covering this testes. It is not covering the epididymis. And this scrotum, it is a paired structure again, and the testes again, they are paired structure. See here, they are paired structure. First one and second one. That means they are present in a pairs. Scrotum. Again it is a paired structure. Now spermatic ducts. Spermatic ducts means what? From where, these are the ducts from where the sperms are traveling towards the external part of the body. We can say that spermatic ducts as well as male accessory glands are present there. Different ducts and different glands are present and both of them are showing different roles. See here. First of all, we will start with testes. I have cleared your concept. Why? The spelling testes is written here. And what is the difference between different spelling? That is T-S-T-I-S, testes. The both epididymis and testes are forming this spelling T-E-S, testes. Now, they are paired structure. We have completed this point. After that, they are externally present. Okay, they are the external structure of male reproductive system. They are present outside the body in a pouch, and this pouch, it is known as scrotum. That pouch we are calling it as a scrotum. Now again, how their structure is or how their shape is. Their shape is oval. They are oval bodies and they are 4 to 5 centimeter in length and 2 to 3 centimeter in the width. They are having 4 to 5 centimeter length and 2 to 3 centimeter width. And again, this is the extra point for this. Maybe due to different structural difference of our body. That is, the left testis hangs slightly lower than the right one. Here again. Now what is present inside that structure? What is present inside this testes? Now here again. Each testis contains about 250 testicular lobules. Each testis. And inside, see, this is the part, okay? These are the testes, and inside that these lobules are present, okay? And inside this testes, testicular lobules are present, and we can say them as a compartment also. We can say these are the compartments, and inside that we can call them as a testicular lobules. In each of the testes, there are 250 testicular lobules present. Now, in the next point, sperms are produced in seminiferous tubules. That we have completed when we have cleared with spermatogenesis. What we have studied that time, where the sperms are produced? They are produced in the seminiferous tubule. Okay, and this seminiferous tubule is a place where sperms are getting produced. Now again about testicular lobules. These testicular lobules, they contains 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules. Means see, these are the testicular lobules, and inside that is a seminiferous tubule. These are the lobules, and inside that seminiferous tubules are present. And again, seminiferous tubules, they are again lined by 2 types of cells. Got it? Again I will tell you. See. Just now we said it is oval structure, and here again lobules are present. These are the lobules, that means compartment. Okay, roughly I am drawing it. And inside these lobules, what is present? Seminiferous tubules are present. 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules are present. See, inside this compartment, these are, what are these? Testicular lobules. And inside that testicular lobules, what is present? Seminiferous tubules. And these seminiferous tubules are having tubular structure. This is the tubular structure. And to its lining, these are the linings. And to its lining, different cells are present internally, not externally. See, these are seminiferous tubules, and to its lining, externally, not externally, internally, it is lined by two types of cells. Now, which are these two types of cells? Do you got the location where these cells are present? They are present in the seminiferous tubule, and in exactly in which place? These cells are lined on the wall of seminiferous tubule. Internally, not externally. In the internal location. Now, here spermatogonia are present, which are male germ cells. We have seen this spermatogonia, or we are known with this spermatogonia when we have studied about spermatogenesis and spermiogenesis. That time we have studied about how the sperms are formed, and that time we have gone through this term spermatogonia. Again, same thing is there. They are undergoing the process of spermatogenesis to produce sperms, and these spermatogonia, they are present at the lining of seminiferous tubules, as well as Sertoli cells. Again, we have studied this Sertoli cells at the time when we have discussed spermatogenesis. This Sertoli cells, what was the function of Sertoli cells? They are providing nutrition to these germ cells. Means what? They are providing nutrition to the spermatogonia, or they are providing nutrition to the sperms, okay, to the developing sperm. And these Sertoli cells and spermatogonia both are present at the lining of seminiferous tubule. Got it? And where the seminiferous tubules are present? They are present inside the testicular lobules. Got it? And these testicular lobules, they are present inside the testes. Okay? Testes, inside that testicular lobules are present, and in that lobules, seminiferous tubules are present, and these tubules, they are lined by spermatogonia as well as Sertoli cells. Got it? Now, again, the new term is there, Lydig cells, or we can say them as a interstitial cells also. Now, this word only gives the meaning of this cells, interstitial, or this word only gives the location of these cells. These cells, as we are calling them as a interstitial cells, they are present outside the seminiferous tubules. See, both of the cells, spermatogonia and Sertoli cells, they are present internally. They are lining the wall of seminiferous tubule internally. But externally, now who is present externally? Leydig's cells, or we can say them as a interstitial cells. Interstitial means what? We are saying the interstitial space also. That is the space between any of the organ we say, or blood vessels or the blood capillaries. It is the space, and in that space these Leydig's cells, see here, they are lining from the both sides, and here again Sertoli cells and spermatogonia, they are present inside. Sertoli and spermatogonia, these are the Sertoli cells as well as these are the spermatogonia, okay, and these are the Leydig's cells. Do you got cleared with the location of all these cells? Now, if they are present outside the seminiferous tubule, what will be their function? What they are doing lying on the external surface of seminiferous tubule? They are secreting male sex hormone. What they are secreting? They are secreting male sex hormone. We can also say it or also call it as a androgen. उसे हम एंड्रोजन भी बोल सकते हैं. और एंड्रोजन, सभी हार्मोन्स को हम एंड्रोजन ही बोलते हैं, मेल सेक्स हार्मोन्स को. बट उस एंड्रोजन में भी एक स्पेसिफिक हार्मोन है, उसका नाम है इस्ट्रोजन. दिस इज द मेल सेक्स हार्मोन. And this estrogen is secreted by whom? It is secreted by Leydig's cell, or we can call them as a interstitial cells also. Okay, and where these Leydig cells are present? They are present outside the seminiferous tubule and in the external position. But internally, who is present inside the seminiferous tubule? Internally, first of all, Sertoli cells are present, and on that Sertoli cells, spermatogonia are present, because Sertoli cells are providing nutrition to this spermatogonia. Spermatogonia are developing sperm cells. They are developing sperm cells. Okay, the spermatogonia, we can't say directly them as a sperm. They have to undergo the process of spermiogenesis also. And then we can say them as a sperm. So, these are the points regarding to the testes. Now again, functions of testes. See here, this is the picture of testes, and here, this is the epididymis. And below it, these are the testes. Okay, and here inside this testes, what is present? These are the lobules. Testicular lobules. Just now we talked about testicular lobules, na? These are the testicular lobules. And inside that lobules, seminiferous tubules are present. These are the seminiferous tubules. What are these? These are the seminiferous tubules which are present inside the testicular lobules. Okay. And now, how they are functioning, for what purpose they are present inside that male reproductive system. What they are doing? See, here only we have seen that they are producing male sex hormone. That means the function of testes is to produce male sex hormone. And which was that male sex hormone? That was estrogen. What was that male sex hormone? estrogen. And what will be the second function of this testes? Producing sperms or spermatogonia we can say, or they undergo the process of spermatogenesis. And we can say in the other words they are acting as a carrier of male's gene. Okay, how can we say that they are carrier of male's or man's gene? See in detail what are the hidden meanings of this sentence, carrier of man's gene. Sperms, okay, they are the gametes, they are the male gametes, and sperm is a cell, and that sperm is a haploid cell, and inside that sperm there is a sperm nucleus, okay, and inside that nucleus what is present? Genetic material is present, that is genes are present, and that genes we can call them as a man's gene, and that man's gene are carried by these sperms, okay, and the process of formation of the sperms is known as spermatogenesis. That's why we are calling them as a carrier of man's gene, because the sperms they have the genes which are having some characters which are present in males, and that genes we can call them carrier of man's gene. Now here who is carrier of man's gene? Sperms are carrier of man's gene, okay, and these sperms how they are formed? They are formed by the process of spermatogenesis, okay. Then again we will come to the point. तो फिर ये जो टेस्टिस है वो बीच में क्यों आ रही है, क्यों हम इसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, ओके। अगर यहाँ पे स्पर्म्स है, उसका स्पर्म्स प्रोड्यूस होने का जो प्रोसेस है उसे हम बोल रहे हैं कि इट इज नोन एज स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस, और हम दूसरी बार ये भी बोल रहे हैं कि वो कैरियर है मैंस के जीन्स का। फिर यहाँ पे टेस्टिस रखी क्यों है? तो टेस्टिस का फंक्शन क्या है, हमने क्या देखा अभी टेस्टिस के फंक्शन में कि यहाँ पे जो सेल्स हमने देखे एक्सटर्नल और इंटरनल रीजन में, इंटरनल में हमने क्या देखा कि वहाँ पे सर्टोली सेल्स है पहले, और फिर सर्टोली सेल्स के बाद स्पर्मेटोगोनिया भी वहीं पे है, और वो जो स्पर्मेटोगोनिया है वो आगे जाके स्पर्म्स होने वाले हैं, और वो जो स्पर्म्स है उनको नरिशमेंट कौन देता है? सर्टोली सेल्स. These Sertoli cells are providing nourishment to that spermatogonia, okay, or these sperms, and inside that sperms, sperm nucleus is present, and inside that nucleus, genetic material is present, and that's why we are calling it as a carrier of man's gene or man's genes. Got it? What are the hidden meanings inside this carrier of man's genes word or a sentence? Now, what was the next part in male reproductive system? That part is scrotum. Now, what is that scrotum? It is a covering. It is the covering of testes. We are calling it as a scrotum. Now, how it is? It is a sac. It is having a sac-like structure. उसका structure कैसा है? Sac जैसा है. Sac-like structure है, और वो कैसा है? It is made up of thick skin. Okay. And now, what will be the function of scrotum? If it is a covering of testes, means what it have a function? It have the function of protection. To whom it is protecting? It is protecting testes against external surrounding. Okay, it is protecting testes against external surrounding. And how it is protecting testes? it is surrounding the testes or covering the testes to protect them against external surrounding or external environment. And because of this scrotum, the testes are able to maintain their internal temperature. Okay. Now, see here, these are the testes and they are covered by a structure known as scrotum. And again, as testes are having paired structure, that like that only scrotum is also a paired structure. Now, just now I said that this scrotum, as it is acting as a covering of testes, it is protecting them. But the second function they are doing, they are controlling the temperature of testes. How they are controlling the temperature of testes? This scrotum, they have lower temperature than the body temperature for the suitable sperm creation. Testes, okay, these testes have lower temperature as compared to body temperature of males. Okay, now why this condition is there? ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है वहाँ पे कि बाकी के बॉडी का टेम्परेचर और सिर्फ ये जो टेस्टिस है वहाँ का टेम्परेचर अलग अलग है? तो ऐसा क्यों होता है यहाँ पे? क्योंकि ये जो टेस्टिस है यहाँ पे कौन सा प्रोसेस चल रहा है? स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस का, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ स्पर्म का प्रोसेस चल रहा है. और वो फॉर्मेशन ऑफ स्पर्म के लिए हमेशा टेम्परेचर थोड़ा सा कम लगेगा. बट किससे थोड़ा सा कम लगेगा? मेल्स के बॉडी के टेम्परेचर से अदर बॉडी टेम्परेचर की कंपैरिजन में टेस्टिस का जो टेम्परेचर है वो कम होता है. व्हाई इट इज लोअर टू प्रोड्यूस स्पर्म्स. एंड हाउ दिस कंडीशन इज मेंटेन्ड? That condition is maintained by the scrotum as it is acting as a covering of testes. Got it? Now, again, what about muscles? Okay, these are the muscles. Where they are present? They are present in the wall. These muscles are present in the wall, and what they are doing? They are allowing the testes to hang far from the body, okay, or shrink to pull them closer to protection and for protection and warmth. Okay, again there are some muscles which are present inside this scrotum, and that scrotum has specific muscles at or in its wall. और वो जो muscles है उनका काम क्या है? They are allowing the testes. Again here the word is testes. Testes means what? Both epididymis and the testes, both of them are taken away, or they are taken away from the body. कैसे taken away? They are keeping, because of muscles, they are keeping the structure hanging far from the body. Okay? And they are again helping them to shrink or to pull them closer for the protection and warmth. Got it? This is the role of scrotum inside male reproductive system. Now, male sex accessory ducts. Accessory, they are necessary, and they are the ducts. Now, what is meant by ducts? Ducts, maybe they are some of the tubular structures, and inside that tubes there is a vacuity, there is a vacant space, and through that vacant space something is given or something is traveling. Okay, that means that ducts, they are providing a space for circulation of something. Now what will be that something? Or first of all, we will see which ducts are present in male sex organs, or we can say male reproductive system, which ducts are present inside it. Now there are three different types of ducts present in male reproductive system. First is retitestes. First is retitestes. Second is vasa efferentia, epididymis, and vasa differentia. Okay. All these are the ducts present. See now, where are these ducts? See, these are the retitestes. After that, vasa efferentia. Okay, vas differens. These are the ducts and they are carrying something. These three we have seen, as well as epididymis is there. And fourth one is epididymis. See, they are ducticular structures. How? These are retitestes which are present inside this testes. Okay. After that, vasa efferentia. It comes after retitestes. Okay. And after that, epididymis. And this duct is vasa differentia. They are functioning for something. Now, for what purpose they are functioning? Can you tell me? Can you imagine for what purpose they are functioning? सोचो क्या हो सकता है, किस लिए है यहाँ पे ये डक्ट्स? कुछ तो काम होगा ना उनका वहाँ पे, इसलिए वहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है. तो किस लिए प्रेजेंट होंगे वो? और देखो अगेन वन थिंग, हैव यू नोटिस्ड, एक के बाद एक है उनका अरेंजमेंट, सीरियल अरेंजमेंट है उनका, एक के बाद एक. और वो क्या है, हमने क्या देखा कि वो कैसे है, वैकेंट स्पेस है उनके अंदर, मतलब कुछ ऐसी चीज है जिसे उन्हें लेके जाना है. ओके, दे आर एक्टिंग एज अ पासेज, एक रोड की तरह काम करेंगे वो, कि वहां से वो कुछ तो भी ट्रांसपोर्ट करके लेके जाने वाले हैं. ओके, दैट वी विल सी नाउ. See, roots of ducts. Okay, how these ducts are traveling and how they are arranged serially. First of all, seminiferous tubules. This seminiferous tubule, where they are opening? They are opening inside the retitestes. Okay, and these retitestes, they are directly joining to vasa efferentia, means first, second, third. Okay, and this vasa efferentia is opening into epididymis, that is fourth one. It is fourth one. Means what? Seminiferous tubule, after that retitestes, after that vasa efferentia, and after that epididymis. In this way, something is traveling. Okay, and this epididymis again, fifth one. These are the ducts. Okay, all these are the ducts. But after that, these ducts are joining to what? this epididymis again joins to vasa differentia, and after that it will lead to ejaculatory duct. Now, where is that ejaculatory duct? It is present inside the male reproductive system, and here along with this ejaculatory duct, here seminal vesicle is also present. Okay, and inside this ejaculatory duct, sperms are getting matured. Okay, sperms are getting matured inside these ducts, and they are stored as well as transported through these ducts. Okay, where the sperms are forming? They are forming inside the seminiferous tubule. Just now we have studied the sperms are forming, or the process of spermiogenesis or spermatogenesis was occurring inside seminiferous tubule. Okay, and where are the seminiferous tubule located? They are located inside the testes. Okay, and that testes, they are covered by scrotum, and this seminiferous tubule who are generating sperms, they are giving that formed or generated sperms to the rete testes, and after that they are traveling to vasa efferentia, and this vasa efferentia opens to epididymis, and this epididymis again goes towards the vasa deferens. Okay, and this again opens to the ejaculatory duct, and through this ejaculatory duct from the seminal vesicle, here the sperms are getting matured as well as they are stored and transported from these ducts. Got it? We will see here. See here. See, this is the seminiferous tubule. From that seminiferous tubule, it is transferring to the rete testes. After that, to the different root, and after that, it is going to the vasa differentia, and from vasa differentia, it will opens to the ejaculatory duct, this urethra. It is also known as ejaculatory duct, and this ejaculatory duct is present in the penis region, and here above the ejaculatory duct is a seminal vesicle, and through this seminal vesicle that sperms will take entry into the urethra, that is ejaculatory duct, and it is given out to the female reproductive tract. Got it? In this way, these ducts are helping for storing as well as transporting the sperms. That is the role of ducts. And this was the root of ducts. Now after that, what is here? We have seen testes, we have seen scrotum. After that, we are coming to the next part of male reproductive system, that is urethra. Okay, now where is urethra? Again I will show you. See, urethra, ejaculatory duct, we are saying it as a, this is the urethra, and it is present in the penis region. Okay, and from here the sperms are given out. Now how is its structure and what are the functions of this urethra? We will discuss that. Now how is its structure? The structure of urethra. It is tube-like structure. Okay, again it has a vacant space inside. That's why we are calling it as a tube-like structure. And where it is connecting? It is connecting to the urinary bladder. Okay, it is connecting to the urinary bladder and again to the urinary meatus. Now this urethra has two roles. This urethra, what it is doing? This urethra is transporting sperm as well as it is taking out the urine. That's why it has two roles. And here, what happens in the males? This urethra, it is a part of penis. That's why it travels through the penis, because it is a part of penis only. Okay. Now, what are the functions? What are the functions of this urethra? Here, just now I told you what are the functions. As it is a part of urinary tract, what its function will be? It takes urine from the bladder. Okay. And what will be the second function? Again, it is taking semen at the time of ejaculation. The semen is also given out from that urethra, as well as it is acting as a urinary tract also. See here, again I will show you the structure of urethra. See, this is the structure of urethra. Here, it is joined with urinary bladder as well as it is joined with vasa deferens also. After vasa deferens, it is joined to the seminal vesicle, from where the sperms are taking entry inside this urethra or ejaculatory duct, as well as it is joined to the urinary bladder. That's why it is transporting urine outside the body. That means this urethra, it is doing or it is performing two functions. What are those two functions? It is taking out the urine from the male's body, as well as it is taking out or transporting the sperms with the help of urethra, which is present inside the structure called penis. Got it? After that, what comes? After this urethra, the prostate gland is present. Now, where is this prostate gland present? It is located below the urinary bladder. ये जो prostate gland है, वो कहाँ पे लोकेशन है उसका? Urinary bladder के नीचे. Okay? And that is covering the urethra. वो urethra को cover करता है. तो again here it is showing some medical abnormalities. How? अगर ये जो प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड, उसका पहले लोकेशन समझ लो, कहाँ पे है? ब्लैडर के नीचे. ओके, ब्लैडर के नीचे अगर ये प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड है, एंड प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड इज प्रेजेंट ओनली इन मेल्स, it is not present in females. And this prostate gland, where is its location? It is located below the bladder, urinary bladder. Okay. And secondly, वो अगर urinary bladder के नीचे present है, तो वो दूसरा काम क्या करती है यहाँ पे? वो कवर करती है यूरेथ्रा को. और अभी हमने देखा कि यूरेथ्रा का फंक्शन क्या था? गिविंग आउट स्पर्म्स as well as they are giving out urine too. Okay. And if this prostate is present below the bladder, it covers the urethra. But main thing कहाँ पे आके क्या होता है? देखो अभी प्रोस्टेट, अगर ये जो प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड है या फिर प्रोस्टेट हम जिसे बोलते हैं, अगर वो ज्यादा बड़ी हो जाए, if it grows larger according to the age, it is not ये मतलब हर एक इंसान में, हर एक मेल में नहीं दिखेगा तुम्हें, बट वो एज के साथ बड़ी तो होगी. ओके. और जब वो बड़ी होगी तो उसमें ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ी हो जाए। ओके, अगर वो ज़्यादा बड़ी हो जाए, इफ इट ग्रोज टू मच, तो फिर क्या होगा, इट कैन ब्लॉक यूरिन, वो यूरिन फ्लो को ब्लॉक कर सकता है और कर सकती है। और यूरिन फ्लो कहाँ से होती है, यूरेथ्रा से। ओके, और ये जो प्रोस्टेट है, अगर वो ब्लैडर के नीचे प्रेजेंट है तो वो क्या कर रही है, यहाँ पे यूरेथ्रा को कवर करती है। और अगर तो यूरेथ्रा को अगर वो कवर करेगी, ठीक है, वो एक नॉर्मल साइज की हो तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा, बट अगर वो ज्यादा ही बढ़ जाए, एज के अनुसार तो वो बढ़ेगी, बट अगर ऐसा हो कि वो ज्यादा बढ़ जाए तो उस वक्त क्या होगा, वो ब्लॉक करेगी यूरिन फ्लो को। दैट टाइम दोज मेल्स in whom the size of prostate is growing more larger, that males are facing the problem of blockage of urine flow. Okay, and that time they have to operate, and this is responsible for some urinary symptoms. Okay, just now I told you. In this way, the prostate as well as urethra are related to each other. Now, which are the external genitalia present in the male reproductive system? Which are they? First is penis. It is a male external genitalia. After that, now this penis, it is made up of some special tissues. Okay, this penis is made up of some special tissues, and for what purpose that tissues are helping to this penis, they are helping this penis in the process of erection. Okay, they are helping this penis in the process of erection, and the enlarged end of penis is known as glans penis, as well as it is covered by a foreskin at the tip, and it has a loose fold of tissue cover. It is known as glans penis. Okay, you have to keep in mind these points only. Again, semen. Okay, now what is semen? Just now we have gone through the term semen. For what purpose the semen is used? Now the semen, where we have gone through the semen? Semen is a substance जो ग्लैंड से निकल के आता है, उसे हम सीमेन बोलते हैं. ओके, उसे वो क्या है, एक इट इज अ ऑर्गेनिक फ्लूइड, एक लिक्विड है सीमेन मतलब. और वो कहाँ से आता है, जो अलग अलग ग्लैंड्स हमने देखी है, वो अलग अलग ग्लैंड से क्या आता है, सीमेन. और वो क्या क्या होता है, ऑर्गेनिक फ्लूइड होता है. एंड दिस सीमेन एज अ ऑर्गेनिक फ्लूइड, it is ejaculated from the male reproductive tract. From where it is ejaculated, or from where it is given out? Through the male reproductive tract. And what are the contents of this semen? Its main content is sperm cells. Got it? Inside the semen, what is present? Sperm cells are present. Now, it also contains a liquid. It is a liquid only, but again inside that, it contains a liquid which forms seminal plasma. Okay? We are saying seminiferous tubule, and this semen is also forming seminal plasma. Now, for what purpose that seminal plasma is helping to this sperms? It helps to keep the sperms viable और alive. Sperms को जिंदा रखने में कौन मदद करता है यहाँ पे? एक लिक्विड जिसका नाम है सीमेन। ओके, और उसके अंदर अगेन क्या प्रेजेंट होता है वो सीमेन में? सेमिनिफेरस, नॉट सेमिनिफेरस, सेमिनल प्लाज्मा। ओके, नाउ व्हाट अबाउट द अमाउंट ऑफ सीमेन? The total amount of semen after each ejaculation of human male is between 2 to 5 ml. But here the main thing you have to keep in mind, after each ejaculation they are giving out 2 to 5 ml of semen which contains sperms. Now, what about normal males? In the normal males or in the normal humans, they ejaculate 200 to 300 millions of sperms. Okay, and the semen contains degenerated cells which moved from network of tubules. From where that degenerated cells are coming? With the sperm. Semen contains sperm also, but with that sperm what they contains? They contains degenerated cells, and that degenerated cells with the sperms, they are moving from network of tubules and ducts, okay, through which the semen has पास्ट। सीमेन जहां जहां से पास होगा वहां के जो भी डिजेनरेटेड सेल्स है एज वेल एज उसका कंटेंट, मेन कंटेंट तो उसका स्पर्म है, वो भी सब क्या होगा? इट विल कम आउट थ्रू द यूरेथ्रा। गॉट इट? दैट इज द सीमेन। नाउ प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड, जस्ट नाउ वी टॉक्ड अबाउट प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड। सी हियर, दिस इज द ब्लैडर and this is the prostate gland, and if that prostate gland becomes more bigger, what happens? Those males are facing the problem of blockage of urine or blockage of urinary tract. See here, this prostate gland, it is located just below the bladder in the males. We have discussed this, and it surrounds the top portion of the tube. And that tube, see, it is the tube. Okay, this is the penis or this is the urethra. This is the urethra, from where the urine is drained out, and if that prostate gland is present below the bladder and near to the urethra, it will block the passage of urine. Okay, the prostate. And now what will be the function? Why the prostate gland is present? वो यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट तो है, तो क्या वो सिर्फ ब्लॉकेज का काम करेगी? नहीं, हो सकता है कि वो दूसरा काम भी करे। तो उसका दूसरा काम क्या है? The function of this prostate gland is, क्या कर रहे वो? They are producing fluid. एक फ्लूइड प्रोड्यूस करता है ये प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड, और वो फ्लूइड जो है, जो प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड प्रोड्यूस करता है, उसका क्या काम है? It is providing nourishment. Okay, it is providing nourishment. Sperms को नरिश करता है वो, उसके साथ ही वो स्पर्म्स को ट्रांसपोर्ट भी करता है। प्रोस्टेट ग्लैंड में से एक फ्लूइड आता है जो स्पर्म्स को नरिश करता है एज वेल एज ट्रांसपोर्ट प्रोसेस में हेल्प करता है। हम उसे क्या बोलते हैं? अगेन हम उसे क्या बोल सकते हैं? seminal fluid also. We can call it as a seminal fluid also. Here we have completed with prostate gland. Now in this way we have completed with male reproductive system. Okay, if you have any queries, let me know in the comment box. और अगर इसके ऊपर और ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस भी है तुम्हें, तो क्वेश्चन करो, क्या है वो मैं क्लियर कर दूंगी मेरे नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में। ओके, सो अप टू दैट, हैव अ नाइस डे, बाय।